What is up, guys? It is good to be here. We are 60 seconds ahead of schedule. That's why I'm still chewing on my pre-game candy. I just got back from Walgreens, and they have these sweet tart sours that are incredible. So good. Anyway, I am pumped you guys are here. Later tonight, we are playing the closest that we can get to Swarm 2020 this spring. We're going to play Family Feud live on YouTube through an app called Zoom. Are you guys familiar with Zoom? Do people use Zoom? Are you guys using Zoom? There's only a couple of us here so far, so as people are trickling in, if you have used Zoom, we're going to be playing games through Zoom tonight, and some of our questions we're going to be able to do some interaction through there. So check out the info at the bottom of the YouTube page, and it's got the link to our Zoom room. That's fun to say, Zoom room. When you do that, you need to make sure you have headphones, because if you don't have headphones and you hear the audio coming from the YouTube channel and from Zoom, you're going to get a lot of feedback. It's going to be icky. We don't want that. So have headphones ready to go for Zoom. Also have your wherever you're watching it from, if it's on a computer or a TV, you'll want to have that muted or have headphones in. So when you go and you click on that link, use your real name, because if we can't tell who you are, we're not going to let you in. That's just the reality of the Zoom situation. So those of you just showing up, it's not going to start just yet, but you can go ahead and click on it, get there if you want to. Those of you guys that are just showing up, we are using Zoom tonight. So we will be on YouTube the whole night, but feel free to click over to Zoom to jump into our Zoom room. We have a Zoom room moderator. I just love saying Zoom room, guys. It's so much fun. And so later tonight, we are playing Family Feud. Now, here is what you need to know about Family Feud. We are playing the guys against the girls. If you guys do an amazing job right now getting your swarm teams here, so the people that would be on your team, so like green team, silver team, camo team, get your teams here. We've got the pink team out there, we've got the baby blue team, we've even got some red team members. So if you guys get a massive number of our swarm friends here, we won't just do girls versus guys, we will do our swarm teams for Family Feud. It's gonna be a ton of fun. So you have like the next 3 or 4 minutes to go ahead and reach out to the people on your swarm team, get them here, because we have an awesome night ahead of us. So make sure that they get invited. All right. We are gonna check out this video. Is one of my. I watch this guy's videos all the time. We got our shirts. If you guys have like the Salty and Lit t-shirt, right? Or the Hill t-shirt, all of those things come from the company that makes these videos. So this guy is Cool Carl, and he is hysterical. Who just said that? Who is that? Ryan, what's up? So those Salty and Lit t-shirts come from these guys who do these videos. So check this out while you take a second and invite your friends. Get them here.
It's me, Carl. These are my
that's my face.
tips for staying sane while in quarantine. Tune a banjo. Take a nap. It's one of the best ways to kill some time. Boost your confidence by fishing for compliments from a friend.
What about me do you like?
Call your Mama.
No, my mom. Planet of the Apes is not based on a true story.
Make sure to keep good hygiene. Google image TJ Maxx, just for the fun of it. Read a book.
The rum is always gone.
Tell secrets to your dog. Think of a new idea, like turning on a lamp. Become a peanut butter monster.
I'm a peanut butter monster.
Get to know your houseplants better.
Yes.
I once ate 3 dozen eggs in one sitting. I haven't been the same since.
Scream. Take a nap. Start collecting cow manure. Wow, what a stack. But then realize you're not supposed to be outside, so quickly run back inside. Self-reflect. Is this really me? How did I end up in this body? What even is a body? And how are we all in these bodies on this giant rock floating through infinite space of nothingness? A dark, vast, cold, eternal nothingness. And then you realize how hungry you are. Cook an egg. So yeah, that's pretty much the video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed all these tips for staying sane while in quarantine. It's obviously helping me, so I'm sure it'll help you. Seriously, I've never been better.
Sometimes I'm afraid of the dark. To be honest, I've never seen a baby pigeon. I think Power Rangers is actually a really good show, and it was before its time. I haven't paid my taxes in 10 years. To be honest, I don't even know what a tax is. At this point, I'm just too afraid to ask. Turtles actually freak me out. To be honest, I lost my toothbrush about a month ago.
Oh my gosh. Alright, so that is, it's gonna play another video if you don't.
You want me to talk about when I...
So that is Cool Carl. He is super weird, but his hygiene in the shower sitting there, I just imagine like what that sweater would have felt like. That would have been so gross. So check out, you can follow him if you want to. All of his stuff is really funny. It's all youth group related too. So at this exact time, I would love to do an interview with someone that has been into just the first person that gets into our Zoom room. We're going to do a real quick interview. So can you pull up our Zoom lobby? Let's see if there's anyone that has requested to get in. So to use Zoom, you got to follow the link. If you haven't downloaded the app, you can download the app, but the link is in the description. All right, there will be a lobby that you'll have to get into, a queue if you will, and then we will let you in if you sign up with a responsible name and don't what we don't want to have happen is to have someone jump into the room with a that's just being
Abram's here.
being crazy. All right, here we go. Abram has jumped into the lobby. Abram is on. Is he there? Can you hear me?
He's on his way.
He is coming.
Oh,
he
where'd
was
he
there.
go?
He left. Oh, I thought we were going to get Abram there for a second, but he did not join. It's fine. It was a great fake out. I hope Abram is doing well. Bye, Abram. I think I might need headphones or something if so I can hear people as they come in. We'll just have to unmute the TV and hope for a lack of feedback. That's what we'll do. All right, so we're still waiting for anyone. Okay, here we go. Oh, yes. Waiting.
Hannah?
Yes, it's probably Maddie and Hannah. Is it just one? Is it Eric? Eric!
Let me unmute the television.
Perfect. Hello, friends. The remote is on top of the thing there. Hello, guys. I can't hear you guys. Give me 1 second. Hello. Can you hear me? You guys are muted. Can you guys unmute yourselves? There's a little...
I'm gonna unmute them for them.
Oh, we're gonna...
Now we can hear you. Can you hear you now? We can hear you.
Hello, friends. Welcome. Can you hear me? I unmuted you guys. We have a...
We can hear you now. Oh, now they're muted.
Oh, they've muted themselves again. It's okay. We unmuted you for you, and then...
There you are.
Yes, we did
There
it.
you are.
We got it. So, Maddie, Hannah, Eric, how are you guys collectively? How is the Weiss household? How are you guys?
Good.
Okay, good. So here I have like a couple of quick questions. All right, we won't be on super long, but question number one, like, what are you guys doing to stay sane during shelter in place?
We have you twice, like.
So what are you doing this week?
What? Yeah, go ahead. Puzzles, games.
Oh, I've been reading Harry Potter.
Oh, which book are you on?
The fourth one.
That's the Prisoner of Azkaban, right?
No, the Goblet of Fire.
Oh, I was pretty close. That's the next one, I think. Yeah?
That's the third one.
I've never actually read them, so sorry. What about you, Hannah?
I've also been reading Harry Potter.
Okay. Are you on the same book? That seems kind of inefficient if you guys are reading the same book.
She's way behind.
Oh, come on, Hannah.
Yeah.
Which one are you on?
I'm at the end of the second.
Okay. All right. Associated question. Which house are you guys? Which one would you
Gryffindor.
resonate?
Well, I took
Gryffindor?
2 different quizzes, got 2 different answers.
What were they?
Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff.
Which house do you guys think I am?
No. I don't.
Wow.
I think you're a Hufflepuff.
I am 100% a purebred Hufflepuff. All right, and then last question, guys. We're talking about house rules, right? The sermons on Sunday have been about the house rules. Are there any weird, unusual house rules in the Weiss house?
Okay. Oh, this is fun then. You said it. Oh wait, I don't remember. Okay, so no going down the zip line, backwards, one-handed, in your snow gear. Eyes closed. Eyes closed, not sitting on the seat, because then you fall off.
That is very specific. I love it. Oh my gosh, guys, make sure in the chat say hi to Maddie and Hannah. We're about to switch back, guys. Everyone that's in the lobby, maybe we'll get a chance to say hi to you guys in a little bit. But I am pumped. You guys jumped in. We will do more Zoom stuff all night long. So bye, guys. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Bye.
All right. So to warm up, get things really like, we can't just jump right into the crazy game. So we're going to start off with some Kahoot. Just regular, normal, not difficult. But I thought, let's mix it up tonight, right? Let's do something that maybe you guys might struggle with as a quiz, So this is 90s Nickelodeon Kahoot. All right, so these are the TV shows that I watched growing up. Top of the, right there, perfect. These are the shows that I watched on Nickelodeon growing up, but as I was going through this quiz, I realized I don't know any of these answers. So
I got them. I know them.
our producer, my girlfriend Andrea, is going to be a pro. She's going to have all the answers for you guys. So head over to Kahoot. You guys know the drill. We are playing Abram first in. Way to go, sir. We've got, let's see, looks like 10 people right there. 13, yes. All right. We're up to 2. Again, this will be one of your last chances to invite your friends to the Zoom room. Okay, we have to get a critical mass if we're going to have a swarm version of Family Feud later. Otherwise, we'll just play guys against girls. It'll be so much fun. It'll be a piece of cake. But if we're going to do the swarm edition, you guys got to get the rest of your teams here. All right, who's in this game? We've got Abram, Magnolia. What's up, Magnolia? Maddie and Hannah, Josiah, welcome, sir. Eric, Tom, and I have no idea who that could be. It's not Ryan. It's certainly not Ryan. Let's see. I know there are several other people in the chat that have already said hi that have not popped in here yet. Ro. Who is Ro? Row your boat?
I know Becca's in the chat.
Becca is in the chat. Good to see you, Becca. Becca said, Ken, you're a Hufflepuff. Yes, 100%.
I'm also a Hufflepuff.
Yeah?
It says all the quizzes, though.
I would have pegged you more as like a Ravenclaw.
Me too. But the quizzes say I'm a Hufflepuff. Like, official quiz.
the official Harry Potter house quiz.
Yeah, it's on. You guys know what I'm talking about? That website.
That one
You
website.
can you can get sorted. You can get your wand.
Oh my goodness. All right, 6:45. We are starting this game. Just Joshy. Who is Joshy? Joshy he. Joshy he. But it's not Josiah because he's already in the game. It's unclear. Row Pottermore is the name of the website that you're looking for. Pottermore.
The official Pottermore website.
Wow.
I've done it many times, many accounts.
And every time Hufflepuff?
Every time Hufflepuff.
Intriguing. All right, let's just go ahead and start it. I feel good about we've reached our limit. So, or not our limit, but everyone that's here is going to be here. 90s Nickelodeon. Here we go. Ooh, what is her name? Oh my goodness. This lady. Is it Velma?
No.
Helga.
She can't. Why are you giving people answers?
I'm not giving people answers. I'm asking questions. How do you know if you've never read the books? I have watched the movies, and
That was Helga.
it was Helga. All right. Not Ryan and Hannah got that one right. 90s Nickelodeon, guys. You guys gotta.
This is the era that Ken and I grew up in.
This is the golden days of kids TV. What is this show?
Wow. I feel like this is harder than we thought it was going to be.
I think
I think they can do it.
I think if their parents are there, they might be able to pull this off. And it's a 1 in 4 chance. All the questions are 1 out of 4. But yes, I know that I'm a Hufflepuff because I have watched the movies. I love the movies. But I am that guy that has watched the movies and not read the books. That's me. I'm sorry. What is his name? Milk Dude, Superboy, Strong Dude, or Super Dude? Pretty sure it's Super Dude, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure.
Milk Dude. It could be Milk Dude, too.
I could be having not a good memory on this one. I know it's from the show All That.
Super Dude. That's the only name there that really stuck out to me. And was like, yeah, that's a Super Dude. All right. What show is this? Oh man,
love this show.
What a time.
This is a good one.
This was where it was at,
I
guys.
thought that his hat was his hair. But it's a hat, I'm pretty sure.
Eric said that he has actually worn the actual sorting hat when they were in Warner Brothers Studios. And he is a Gryffindor.
We only had one person get this one right.
Guys, that is not Surf's Up. You guys fell for the surfboard. The
They
surfboard.
skate. They're skaters.
Oh, Jimmy Neutron. This show I watched all the time. All the time. Jimmy Neutron was my absolute favorite growing up. There was Jimmy and Carl. That's where the original, all these Carl memes really find their roots with this Carl from this show. This, of course, is Judy. Of course. Becca right there, she has an advantage. Ryan still holding on to a lead. Tom, Magnolia, Maddie, nice job, guys. All right, 6 out of 15. What character is this?
I actually don't know this one's name. I think it's Bubble Bass.
Yeah, it's not Bubble Boy. It's not Bubble Bath. I think it's Bubble Bass. But I'm not sure. I'm torn. It was Bubble Bass. That one made sense, right? He's definitely a fish. He's not a boy. It was a logical decision right there. Ryan jumps back into the lead. What game show is this? There were not very many game shows on Nickelodeon.
Only a few.
This one, though, oh my gosh, this is thrown way back. This is where getting slimed really started.
Yeah, does anyone watch like the Teen Choice Awards? They don't know where slime came from.
No.
It's from this.
Slime was a huge deal.
Huge deal.
Everyone that went to the Teen Choice Awards, you would get slimed. They would throw slime into the audience. There's this green goo.
Oh, what year did SpongeBob first air?
And now everyone is making like their own it's like
At home.
it's like craft slime, not like craft like special batch. I mean, it's like special batch. Slime, sparkles, all that stuff. All that happened because of that show. SpongeBob started in 1999. I'm glad no one said it started in 2000 because this is a 90s, a 90s Nickelodeon trivia.
I'm sure I entered kindergarten in 1999.
Did you really?
Yeah, or first grade. One of the two.
I was homeschooled, so I did neither of those things.
Before she was Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Oh, interesting. Was she Sam?
No.
Judy?
No.
Tanya?
Nope.
Wow, 0 for 4. Or 3, yeah.
Clarissa knows it all. Is the name of the show.
All right, how we doing here? Becca in first. Magnolia, nice job, staying right there. Thomas is there. Who is Roro? Identify yourself in the chat, please. Yes, Melissa is loving this. Oh my goodness, yes.
Welcome to Good Burger.
Also, guys, so many memes from this show. So many.
Home of the Good Burger. May I take your order?
Wow. I'm getting like all the feels, all the throwback feels right now. This is amazing. That was Ed. Ed from Good Burger. Magnolia passes Becca. Becca, I have to say, like, you're the closest, aside from our, I mean, you're right in that same demographic as, like, myself and Andrea, Melissa, some of our male leaders are right there. She said, y'all are lucky my Wi-Fi is down or I'd be crushing it.
That was all that cast.
Magnolia, missed. Oh no, she got that. Did she get that one right? But she got passed. She got passed by Thomas. Who is Roro? I just want to know.
Just need to know.
I gotta know. No, I want to know. Can you show me? Eric, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was trying, I started saying that and I was like, I think I backed myself into a corner here and I tried to make the best of it and, you know, I don't know if I did. So I apologize to Eric, to Ryan, to Rob.
Arnold's best friend, Gerald, of course.
Hey, Gerald. All right, Tom pulling away there a little bit. How many of you guys are just straight up guessing? Just like 1 out of 4, like best of luck. Oh.
This movie. Okay.
Rugrats go to.
Oh.
It's Rugrats in Paris, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a Tokyo one as well. That's where they get. That's where Chucky's dad meets. Kimmy is Kimmy the daughter, and Chucky gets a stepsister.
Yeah.
In Tokyo.
Many things that happened on the Nickelodeon channel, guys, would not fly today. Like the way that cultures were portrayed, the way that things were talked about, just wouldn't work today.
Maddie's
it was a
guessing,
different.
Abram's guessing.
It was a different era. Things were okay back then that were not okay, are not okay now.
This is of course Phil and Lil.
Yeah, you know.
They used to keep candy on their belly buttons.
Random bits of trivia there. See what I did there? Little bits of candy in there. All right, last question. What show is this? Oh my gosh.
I didn't like
This was is it just The Beavers? Is it Beavers?
No.
It's not Angry
It's
Beavers.
Angry Beavers.
You told the answer with 10 seconds left on the clock.
I'm sorry. They need to give me a gimme, you know?
Although there is some lag. So it's possible, only 2 people got it, even though you gave it away. Maybe an open door there.
Who do we got?
3rd place, Eric. Well done, sir. 8 out of 15 is pretty good guessing. Magnolia, 9 out of 15. And in first, Tom, I believe it's Tom. Should be Tom. Tom, well done, sir. All right, Tom, as the winner of 90s Nickelodeon trivia, can you hop onto Zoom for a winner interview? So if you just let me know in the chat, and we'll make that happen. Are you afraid of the dark? Wow.
Oh, he's already here.
All right, Tom, we are letting you in. Come on in to the Zoom room. Hello. Is he? Nope. There he is. There he is. Tom! Well done, sir. How are you? It's good to see you. What was your strategy going into 90s Nickelodeon trivia? Are you either muted? Nope. You're not muted. Can we not hear him? Is the volume on the TV yet?
Yeah, he hasn't talked yet. Oh, yeah, we can't hear you.
For some reason, we cannot hear you, Tom. Can you turn the audio on, perhaps on your device? Otherwise, nope, nothing.
There's no mic showing up.
Yeah. So here's what we're going to do. Through interpretive dance or just like sign, you're going to have to let us know how did you approach this this quiz? What was your strategy?
Can you act it out for us?
You have to like dramatize it, act it out. What was your strategy for winning this Kahoot? He's trying. You're trying. You're doing so good. Man, I wish we could hear him. Okay, here it is. Yes.
Did he Google?
Were you Googling? It seems like you were Googling. Okay, we're starting over here. And then there's a selection that gets made, and he types it in. No, he's not typing it in. Not typing it in. Okay. All right. Well, Tom, you did a great job. I'm going to let you go because,
We'll try again later.
We'll try again. We'll see if we can get the mic situation figured out. But great job. Well done, sir. All right. We are headed back over to the live stream. Guys, make some noise for Tom because he couldn't make any noise. But it probably is a setting on my end, honestly. That's probably somewhere. Oh, he should have written it on paper.
Or you should have asked him yes or no questions.
See, I was locked into the interview, guys. That's my fault there. I should have been approaching it with a more open mind. Feel free to write in the chat, Thomas, what your strategy was, how you made it work, how you made it happen. All right, last chance to get your Swarm teammates headed over to YouTube so that we can get them plugged into our Zoom game later. But I am gonna wash hands, wash hands, wash hands. I don't know what that means, but always wash your hands and practice good social distancing.
Oh, if you look as hand washing emojis.
Oh, got it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to shift gears. We are going to play a game after the message, but before we do that, before we play Family Feud live, we are going to take just a couple minutes, and we've got another quiz, it's kind of a test. We're going to see who can get the most answers correct. So I need 2 contestants in Zoom. Do we have any available at this moment? Rob and Abram sounds like a great pair. Here we go. So I'll get started before we I'll say hi to everyone. Abram is there. Rob is working on connecting to audio. Rob, can you hear us? Awesome. Can you say something? I'm wondering if our mics are working. Oh, it's connecting, it says.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So, Abram, can you hear us? You with us?
Give us a thumbs up if you can hear us.
Awesome. Can you switch it over to Zoom? I think yes, perfect. All right. Welcome, friends. It is good to see you guys. So I'm going to ask you two types of questions. Rob, you're going to get one type of question, and Abram, you're going to get another type of question. We're just going to see who can get the most right. Okay? Super easy. You'll be fine. I believe in you guys. Rob, here's your question. What is the second month? Oh, you're muted. You're muted.
1 second.
She's going to unmute you. She's going to unmute you. Andre's gotcha.
Got ya.
Okay, I'm good.
All right. What is the second month of the year?
February.
Yes. Wow. Nice job, Rob. That was awesome. All right. Abram, are you ready for your question?
Yeah.
All right. On the periodic table of elements, what is the atomic number for cadmium?
I don't know.
February.
Just give me a guess. Just give me a guess.
I don't know.
Well, all of our elements have a number assigned to them, anywhere from 1 to it's over 100 now.
4.
4 is not correct. We're looking for 48. Sorry, Abram. All right, Rob, are you ready for your next question? All right, counting both feet, in general, how many toes does almost every person have?
In general, that would be 10.
That is correct.
But that is a generalization. You're
Yes,
correct.
there are definitely exceptions to that. But nice job, Rob. 2 for 2, on fire. All right, Abram.
You got this, Abram.
Here we go. What are the best food sources high in riboflavin?
Could you repeat that?
Yes, definitely. What are the best food sources that are high in riboflavin?
I don't know.
Just list off any. And if you get one, there's a whole list here. If you get one of them, just rattle off a couple. I'll give it to you right if you get it. Just any food.
Strawberries.
Ah, so close. We were looking for either cheese, almonds, beef, lamb, oily fish, or hard-boiled eggs. But you were right there. It was very close. I have 2 more questions for both of you guys. Rob, if we were discussing what time it currently is, would you describe it as AM or PM?
Currently, the current time?
The current time, yes.
I would describe it as PM. But then
That-
again, I'm in Central Time Zone. But yes, I would say PM.
that is correct. 3 for 3, Rob. Well done. Abram, do you want to try math instead? We'll do a math question.
Sure.
All right. What does 537 times... Oh, he's getting a calculator. What does 537 times 4,634 divided by 24 equal?
Could you repeat that really fast?
Yes, I can. What does 537 times 4,634 divided by 24 equal? Rob's advocating for 4.
I don't know.
So close. I'm pretty sure you were in the right ballpark. We were looking for 103,685.75. Did you have
Okay.
close to that? Were you in that ballpark?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm going to give you half a point for that one, Abram, because you were in the right general vicinity. Rob, 3 for 3. Do you think you can go 4 for 4?
Yeah, you're setting me up nicely. Yeah, I could go 4 for 4, Ken.
All right. On a normal day, what is the color of the sky?
Oh, when it's cloudless, I would go with blue.
That is
Sky blue, to be particular.
wow.
Sky.
The specificity from Rob, that is absolutely correct. There was some debate early on as we were getting ready for this if that was a trick question, because technically it's the atmosphere. What is the sky? We were getting pretty metaphysical, deep. I'm not sure, but you got the question right. Nice job, Rob. All right, Abram, you are at 0.5 out of 3. Let's add one in there. Let's get this. All
All
right.
right.
What is the scientific name for a dandelion? He's pulling up the Googles again. What is the scientific name for a dandelion?
A weed. A weed.
A weed.
It's a weed.
Rob, that is the first one you've gotten incorrect.
It's not my answer.
Oh, good point. Good point. The scientific name for a dandelion.
Okay, Google. What is the scientific name for a dandelion? A pterodaxium?
Yeah. There's a second. There's a. That's the genus name, and then there's a species name. That we'll accept that though. That is absolutely correct. So Abram with a 1.5 out of 4, second place. Rob, champion. Well done, sir. Thank you guys for joining. Rob, unfortunately, there is no prize for winning. If we were in person, I was going to throw out like candy bars to you guys every time that we won, that you got a question right. But you guys, I have had shoulder surgery, and I can't throw candy bars that far anymore. I would totally try and throw them all the way to you, but it's just not going to work. So next time we're all together, we'll get you guys some free snack bar. Rob, you'll get 4, and Abram, you'll get 1.5. All right, very cool. You guys go ahead and sign off. It's good to see you guys.
Ken.
Yep. So, in the chat, how would you describe that game? Basically, was it fair or unfair? Did Abram have any chance at all of winning? I really don't. I mean, he could have been the smartest. I think even like the smartest person, maybe in the whole world, would really struggle with that second set of questions, right? That game was not fair at all. Why? Because Rob's answers were things like the sky is blue, or that people generally have 10 toes, right? Abram had to get these crazy math equations or find out. There was another one that I didn't ask, which was what year did Genghis Khan die? Like, who knows that? Nobody knows that. But I think that this game helps us see a interesting perspective on what we're going to talk about tonight. So we are talking about who God is. We're in this series on what are the things that we should think about when we think about who God is. What makes God God? And so if you guys remember in the chat, what were some of the things that we talked about last week about who God is? I'm going to start unpacking some of the things that we're going to go over this week. But this week is super important because this quiz, this fairness game, shows us a lot of pictures about who God is, right? And our passage tonight is John 3:16 through 21. And in the chat, first person to type in John 3:16, I'm going to give you a virtual high five. But John 3:16 is obviously a verse that many of us know, most of us know by heart. And if you don't know it by heart, that is like the number one verse that you should start with in your memorization of the Bible, right? John 3:16 says, someone in the chat, get there, maybe, possibly. I don't want to read it until it gets typed in, or I could just go for it. We're just going to go for it. It was a lesson. You are correct, Ryan. So John 3:16 says, and we're going all the way through 21.
Got one.
There it is. Hannah Weiss. Nice job. Air 5. Boom. Social distancing. It's a quarantine 5. Quarantine 5. John 3:16 says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but to save the world through him. Whoever believes in him is not condemned, but whoever does not believe stands condemned already, because he has not believed in the name of God's one and only Son. This is the verdict. Light has come into the world, but men love darkness instead of light because their deeds were evil. Everyone who does evil hates the light, and will not come into the light for fear that his deeds will be exposed. But whoever lives by the truth comes into the light, so that it may be seen plainly that what he has done has been done through God." That's a passage that is really central to our faith as Christ followers. This tells the story of the gospel, that Jesus is saving all of us if we just believe in him, if we come to him, that God sent his son to die for us, right? But this game, I want to focus on that for just a second. This game that we played, right, was not fair. It was unfair, and the unfairness that we see around us makes us respond in a lot of different ways. So what, in the chat really quick, how do you respond when something unfair is done to you? When Abram gets a quiz like he got, and he sees that Rob gets the one that he got, how does that make Abram respond? How would you have responded if you were put in an unfair situation? Let me know in the chat. I'm going to pause for just a sec, because for me, I tend to get all like bristled up and offended, and I'll be like, hey, you can't do that. That's not fair. That's not right? And I'll say something, frustration. Diego gets frustrated. What else? How do you guys respond when things are unfair? It's hard to stay motivated. That's a great answer, Melissa. So when, let's say, school, right? You think your teacher is being unfair to you, and they keep giving you mediocre or bad grades, even though you've really worked so hard to try and get better, and they're just not helping you out. Then you very easily lose motivation. I have been there. I have done that. Magnolia says I would have gotten mad. Maybe choose to go to a different school. Yeah, all of these things, right? That's how we respond when we see injustice and when we are treated unfairly. So here is that ingrained part within us that sees that situation and says, hey, that's wrong. That's an attribute of God. That's part of, we look at God and we look at the way that he has revealed himself to us. And one of the things that comes straight to the top is this sense of justice, this sense of holiness, right? So justice reveals God's heart for right living. Every person is born into sin. Since sin came into the world, we've had to deal with good and evil, right and wrong every single day. But we know that the penalty for sin is death. And under the old covenant, people were required to do what? Make sacrifices. They had to kill animals. They had to make sacrifices to atone for their sin, to make their sin made right with God. But under the new covenant, Jesus' redemptive offering replaces the Old Testament requirements. So we don't have to make offerings anymore. We don't have to kill cows and sheep and goats, because Jesus is our substitute. Jesus comes and he is the redemptive offering for all of us for all time. God still wants us to follow his commands, though, and live according to his truths. It's not like, okay, we've wiped out that old covenant completely. We don't have to think about that or pay attention to it. God revealed it, and he revealed himself to us through that to show us what it looks to live right, to live righteously according to his word, according to his law. And there are things like that. There are things in there like how we treat our neighbor, how we treat the foreigner, how we respect our parents, how we do our work. All of these things are part of how God calls us to live. It's part of this picture of holiness, this picture of justice. So that's the first point tonight, that justice reveals God's heart for right living. But then there's another aspect that I want us to make sure we don't forget, because if it was just about justice, if it was just about holiness, then why would God send his son? Why would God send Jesus if he just cared about holiness and justice? Because there's another aspect of God's heart, and that is that mercy reveals God's heart for compassion and grace. So God's mercy is fueled by compassion and by grace. When you read through the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, right, You see Jesus constantly offering mercy to the outcasts, the sick, and the needy. Jesus welcomed them because they matter to him. The tax collectors, the people from different countries and lands, the people that were sick, social outcasts, right? They mattered to Jesus just like you and I matter to him. God sets the standard for true love by sending Jesus to pay the price for sin, making it possible for us to be in a relationship with God again. True love is selfless, thinking of the best for others. It involves self-sacrifice and enables you to put down your own needs, to put your own needs on hold while reaching out to others. It's not about us anymore. When we have a heart filled with compassion and with grace, like Jesus came, he came not for himself. He came because God sent him, and he came because he loved us, right? For God so loved the world that he sent his only son. So those are two pictures, two aspects of God. When we think about who God is, these are two really important things. There's this sense of justice, of holiness, of righteousness. There's this way that God is, and he wants us to live in that same way because that's how he designed us. But then there's this other side of God that is full of grace that we can't even comprehend, and mercy and compassion and forgiveness. And there's these two parts of God where it calls us to live this way, but then there's also compassion. And here's my point for tonight, guys. This is the thing I want you to walk away with. And that is, Jesus is where justice and mercy meet. Jesus is the embodiment of both of those aspects of God, where he is perfect and holy and just, and everything that he does is righteous and perfect. But his heart is so full of grace and so full of mercy, so much so that he went to the cross and willingly died for us. Jesus is where justice and mercy meet, and he calls us as Christ followers to live that same way. Jesus willingly came to earth, right? He was fully human and fully God, to live a sin-free life and to die for our sins. God's plan was to uphold justice and offer mercy at the same time by making Jesus the ultimate sacrifice for our sin. But it didn't end there. Jesus came back to life after his crucifixion. He overcame death, and he invites us to a new life with him, to believe in him, to place our trust in him, and to intentionally follow him. When we make that decision, we place our current plans and future destiny in his hands. When we center our life on Jesus, we can pursue right living, this justice, this righteousness, this holiness, while also experiencing and sharing his mercy. And that is who Jesus is, right? Jesus was perfect. He was holy. He was full of justice. And then he was also so full of compassion for other people. So how then does that change us as Christ followers? What do we do? If that's a part of who God is, a very important central part of who God is, how does that change how we should live? And so I want to, in a little bit, we'll go to our hangout groups. The links for those are also in our description. They're in there. The girls group and the guys group. I think most everyone has made it into our hangout groups at this point. So if you have issues getting in there later on, I'll be here. I'll help you guys out. But I'm going to go ahead and pray. And then we're going to play Family Feud before we go to our hangout groups. So will you guys just bow your heads and pray with me for just a minute? Lord, thank you for sending your son. Thank you for being who you are, full of justice, full of mercy, and for sending your son Jesus, who came and died for us because he loved us, because you love us. If anyone listening or watching tonight doesn't know that, God, I just pray that you would reveal yourself to them, that you would be real and close to each and every one of them, that they would know that you extend them mercy and forgiveness and a new opportunity at life and a relationship with you. That you take our brokenness and our pain and you make it new and whole and perfect and righteous through Christ. I thank you and I love you, and I pray that you bless the rest of our evening. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, guys, I will post the questions. There's really only one question. I'll post it a little bit later on as we get closer to going to Hangouts. But here is how this is going to work. When we play Family Feud, you are going to get an opportunity to come into the game, and then you will answer a question either on the girls' team or the guys' team. You'll answer a question, and then you'll get kicked out of the room after you answer. And then another person will have a chance to go. All right? So it's going to be lots of people in and out, so keep joining the room, and we will let you back into the room. If we get through everyone that's wanted to play and jump in, we'll give you an opportunity to jump back in. But we're going to be bringing people into the room and then kicking them out after the question. It's not because we don't like you guys, it's just so we can give everyone a clear chance to participate and to keep it as non-confusing as possible. There will only be 2 people playing at a time. You will be answering the same question, so you could have the same answer, but the points work like this. We are playing Disney trivia, by the way, Disney Family Feud. So this question says, name the Disney or Disney Pixar character most likely to scale Mount Everest. And there's 6 answers on this question, all right? If you said Mickey Mouse and that was your top answer, well, guess what? That means that you had the best answer. Wow, look at that. We're gonna play so that you would get 6 points because your answer is better than all of these other answers. It's the best answer. If you say Olaf, then you would only get 1 point. So, just a quiz. Let's see if you guys understand and comprehend this. If you got Donald Duck, if that was your answer for this question, how many points would you get? Say it in the chat super fast. How many points would you get if you answered Donald Duck on this question?
Yeah,
he is right there. How many points would you get in this particular situation? Do 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 do. So close, you would get 4. You would get 4 points because it's better. It's confusing to try and hold it up. It is better than the 3 answers below it. So you would get 4 points. People saying 9, 7. All right, so we're just gonna keep score over here, and if you guys have problems with it, we can have a whole powwow
To be fair, I thought it was
breakout.
9 too. It says 9 on the thing.
Oh, that's the number of people that said that answer.
Yeah.
That is, you're in the right ballpark. We'll keep score if you guys have questions. So on our scoreboard app, producer, can you pull that up?
Yeah.
Producer / amazing girlfriend.
Yes, sir.
We are looking at it, and currently there are 4 selected. Can you click on the eyeball next to green, pink, and gray? Boom, boom, boom. We are playing with red and blue. The girls are the red team, and the boys are the blue team. Can they see it right now? Can we pull it up on the...
I can.
Perfect.
There it is.
So, the girls are the red team, the boys are the blue team. We're going to be switching back and forth. You'll go into Zoom. The link is in the description of the YouTube video below, so you can click on it, and that will get you a chance to get into the game. And we'll be cycling through.
Need some girls jumping in here.
Yes, we have Ryan and Thomas in there currently. We cannot start until we have some girls jump into the game. Boom. Blue, yes, blue. Sorry, blue team. Yes, wait, let's go blue team. Woo! All right, Abram, we got another boy in there. We need some girls who are willing to jump into this Zoom call and play Family Feud with us. So we are waiting. We cannot start until we have another girl jump into the lobby waiting to get in. Yes, Maddie, go red team. We can go ahead. Let's let Ryan in because he'll go first. Ryan is on his way in. Again, if you jump into the game with us, make sure... Oh, Ryan left. He's not there anymore. If you jump into the game, make sure that you have your volume muted. Ryan, Wait, no, that's not Ryan. Oh, duh, that's Darren. I was thinking it was Ryan Westering. How are you, Darren?
Does he have audio?
Do you have audio? Are you able to speak? Uh-oh, we cannot hear you. We have an issue.
It's on their end.
I believe it's on your end. Oh, hi. Hello. So it should say connect with computer audio. There should be. There we go.
It's
Yes,
connecting
it
now.
is on its way.
We should be able to hear you.
Oh, and now you're muted, but one sec. Can you hear it? Go ahead and say something.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. All right. So we are still waiting for Josh. You can go ahead and click the link to join. But if you can go ahead, you'll join into a lobby. It's a room that waits for there to be an opening. So you can jump in there. Make sure you can still see the feed and everything. But we need some girls to jump into this game. Where are you guys at? This is hello. Oh my goodness, all of the friends hanging out. I love it. So options are we go ahead and yes, let's go. You got this, Darren. Here we go.
Oh, we got the.
Yes, get the Weisses are on their way in. It will be Darren against who is going to play this first game. They're connecting their audio. Let's just have one of you guys play at a time. You guys are currently muted. We're going to unmute. Yes. So is Maddie or Hannah going to play first?
I guess I will because, yeah.
All right. So I'm going to ask the question.
Okay.
You don't have to answer right away. You've got a minute. Not an actual minute. That's forever. But we will unmute you and call on you when it's time to answer. But we'll keep you muted until we call on you. Okay? Are you ready for the question?
Thumbs up if you're ready.
Thumbs up if you're ready. Are you ready, Maddie?
Put your thumb up, Maddie.
Wait, is it whoever does it first then?
No. Nope. So you'll both get an opportunity to answer, and then whoever has a better answer will just get more points. So it's not a race, it's not timed. You're just trying to have the best answer that you can. All right?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Question number 1, boys versus girls. How many balloons do you think it would take to lift your house into the air, as in up? Take a second. How many balloons? Here you go. How many balloons would it take to raise your house into the air, like in up? All right, we're going to go with Darren first. Darren, we're going to unmute you. How many balloons do you think it would take?
4 million.
4 million. That's a good answer. I like it. And then we're going to go ahead and get the girls right away, too. Maddie, how many balloons would it take?
4,000,001.
Oh, my goodness. 4,000,001. Thank you, guys. We'll keep the Weisses in. Hannah, you're going to play in this next round. Did we have any answers correct? All right, so the number 6 answer, how many balloons would it take, was 100. That doesn't seem realistic at all. The number 5 answer was 1,000. The number 4 answer was 500,000 balloons. The number 3 answer was 100,000. The number 2 answer was 10,000. And the top answer was 1 million balloons. So no points for anyone in the opening round. Better luck next time. Darren, you're about to get kicked out. You can rejoin in another second,
Put him
but
back in the waiting room.
nice job. You'll be back. You're going back in the waiting room. All right, we need another guy to come in here. Let's get, who's on the top of the list? Oh, Ryan was just there. Let's get Ryan, Kim Westring. Click on Kim Westring. Ryan is on his way in for question number 2. There he is. Yes. Ryan, how are you, sir? You're still connecting to the audio. Can you hear us, Ryan? Awesome. All right, any questions on the rules? All right, here we go. Question number 2. This one is for Hannah and for Ryan. Which of the 7 dwarves would win a 100-meter running race? Take a second, think about it. Which of the 7 dwarves would win a 100-meter running race? Sleepy is probably not a great answer, but that's a freebie. I just gave you guys one there. All right. Ryan, you got this. Carry the blue team to victory. You are up, sir.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I think Sneezy would win because he could just blast through.
I love that answer. That's a great answer, Ryan. Nice job. All right, and then Hannah, which one would win the 100-meter race?
Happy.
Another great answer. I like that. Can you go ahead and work on getting our points updated?
Yes, I can.
And then let's see what the...
Do they get...
Yeah, so they will get this many.
Okay.
And then, yeah. All right, so the number 5 answer. Here we go. There were 5 correct answers on this one. The number 5 answer was sleepy. Guys, I give up. I give up. What in the world? Number 4 was dopey. Are you kidding me? Where do we get these cards from? Number 3 was grumpy. Number 2 was Doc, and the number 1 answer was happy. So the girls get 5 points for having the top answer. Ryan, you had a great answer, but unfortunately, no points this time around. Better luck next time. You are being sent back to the waiting room. Magnolia, have you been able to get into the waiting room? We are still looking for additional girls to jump into the game. So if you, I'm over here. I have 2 cameras set up tonight, guys. It's super high tech, but I have to go from here to here to here. It's interesting. But we are looking for another girl to jump into the lobby. So I know Magnolia is out there. I know Becca is out there. I know Melissa is out there. Ryan, that was a good answer. I am I wish it would have been. Yeah, I'm disappointed in this Family Feud. So, for the sake of time, we are going to go with a rematch. Guys, go ahead and join the lobby. If you are, it says 3 people are currently in the lobby waiting. We want to play lots of rounds of this, so go ahead and jump back into the lobby. If you are wanting to play, but we're going to go ahead and get the Weiss girls back in here along with Darren. You guys are being readmitted to the room, round number 2. Hello, welcome back. It's good to see you guys. I feel like you were just here. Question number 3. Name the Disney villain most likely to ruin someone's wedding. And this is for Maddie. So name the Disney villain most likely to ruin someone's wedding. Here you go. We are going to go with Maddie first. Maddie, Disney villain most likely to ruin someone's wedding.
Ursula.
Oh, great answer. She is a classic, underrated villain. I think she does not get enough credit because she is scary. She is freaky. Anyway, moving on. Great answer. You keeping track of their points over there in that one? Awesome. Love it. Darren, I need the Disney villain most likely to ruin someone's wedding.
I have no clue.
Seems like you have a lot of family around. Get some.
Yeah, make it a group effort over there in the Barnes house. Feel free to get some assistance. Oh, hey Eric, I feel like I just saw you.
Go and who's most likely to ruin the wedding? Cruella. Oh no, it's the girl from Little Mermaid, the Ursula.
They already said it.
The voices are ahead of you.
You can have the same answer, but it is frowned upon.
I wasn't here.
It's okay. It's okay. It's not a big deal. I'm just clarifying the rules.
The Tangled Mom. The
Yeah.
Tangled Mom.
Yeah.
She was a villain. What was her name?
No, it wasn't at a wedding.
It doesn't have to be. It's a hypothetical wedding.
Oh, Gothel.
Who is it?
It's Gothel.
From Tangled.
Oh, yes. Good one. All right. Do we have the points updated? Did the guys get any points that round? Let's see what we got. We have 9 points for the girls and still 0 for the guys. What were the, let's see the top answers over here. We had Scar, of course, Scar from The Lion King. That would really mess up someone's wedding. Holy cow, if Scar showed up, just start eating people and everything. And then Captain Hook, Maleficent, Ursula was the number 3 answer, so nice job, Maddie. Lady Tremaine, or the Wicked Stepmother from Cinderella. And then the number 1 answer was Cruella de Vil. So we need a new guy in the room. Let's get Diego in here. Welcome to Diego. Diego, we need to get on the board as the guys here. Hello, Diego. All right, here we go. Oh, that was your mom. I was waving at your mom, but she left. It's okay. All right, Diego. Go ahead and unmute Diego really quickly. Diego, how are you? How is life? Oh, you got to connect with your computer audio. It should be in the lower left section.
Are there headphones plugged into your computer by chance?
Yeah, if you have headphones plugged into your computer, that might be it. Otherwise, there will be an audio on the bottom left section of the Zoom window. Otherwise, you can just type your answer into the chat. That is also an acceptable method of response. Nothing. Looks like maybe. I'm going to ask the question. If you can figure it out, it'd be great to hear from you. Otherwise,
Chat it is.
just send it in the chat. Yeah, he's typing in the chat. That's perfect. All right. What would be, and this is for Hannah and Diego, what would be the most annoying thing about having hair as long as Rapunzel's? There are 7 answers. What would be the most annoying thing about having hair as long as Rapunzel's? Here is the scorekeeper's card. And we are coming over to Hannah first. Ladies are in the lead. Or did Diego already answer in the chat?
Diego might have put. Yep. He
All right,
in the chat.
love it. Diego's answer is brushing it. Great answer. That's solid right there. Hannah, what would be the most annoying thing about having hair as long as Rapunzel's?
Tripping over it.
Tripping over it. Yes, that's great. I would definitely trip and fall over it all the time. So let's take a look at the answers.
I already put the scores up.
Awesome. And that one actually is 6 points.
Which one?
Number 2, because there's 7 down here, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's a miss. Why is there? It says there's 7 answers, but there's only 6. You're right.
Yeah, I was right.
You're right. My girlfriend is amazing. She just is right all the time. Way to go. All right, the number 6 answer said there were 7, but there's actually only 6. Is hair gets caught in things. The number 5 answer would be stepping on it or sitting on it. So nice job, Hannah. We gave you credit for that one. Number 4 would be split ends. Can you imagine how long those split ends would be? They would just be like feet and feet long. Number 3 is knots. And number 2 was brushing it. So the guys, if we take a look at the updated scoreboard now, we've got The guys on the board with 5 points, the girls with 11. They got 2 points that round. And then the number 1 answer was washing it. Naturally, that would be a pain. But we've got time for 2 more rounds. So if we have anyone in the lobby that has not played yet, Becca is going to jump in. Hannah, Maddie, you guys are headed back to, both of you guys played, right? So you guys are headed back to the lobby. Diego, you are headed back to the lobby. Thank you for playing. Way to get the guys on the board. Nice job getting the guys on the board. Becca is up. Becca is going to jump in. Uh-oh, Becca was here, and then Becca left.
Oh, wait, so people are waiting. Where do I see them all at?
Manage. What's it say?
So I only see 3.
Yeah. Intriguing.
What if I make this big?
Possibly.
Oh, there's a little scrolly.
Oh, there's a scroll bar. Guys.
I'm admitting Becca, and then who's this?
Josh Carther. We're going with Becca and Josh Carther. Wow. Becca! Connecting with audio. What is up? Welcome to the Zoom Trivia Family Feud Challenge. We've got Becca and we've got Josh. Josh is connecting, looking like he's getting some audio. Becca, are you able to talk to us? Do you have audio?
I don't see any.
You can hear us but not talk? We cannot hear you. So that is A-okay.
How about now?
You can hear
Josh, I can hear you. You are good to go.
Becca.
Becca is connecting on. Hey, there we go.
Becca.
Awesome. All right, any questions on the rules of the game?
No.
All right, here we go. If you went to a fancy restaurant and found out Remy from Ratatouille had made your dinner, what's the first word to describe your reaction?
Revolting.
Revolting. Just getting it out there. I'm going to accept that answer. That is really close to right there. Becca, what would be your reaction?
Surprise.
Surprise. I like it. So we're gonna give it to him at the note. And then the other one is quote exactly a great answer. Both of those scoring points. Nice job, guys. So let's see, I'm just getting caught up on the chat. I do have some good news for the gentleman, but I need the card back. Here we go. Oh, shaking the table. The number 7 answer, there were 7 answers on the board, was great. The number 6 answer was surprise. So there is 2 points for our girls right there. The number 5 answer was excited or happy. Number 4 was delicious or yummy. I don't, why, anyway. Yeah, I suppose. Number 3 answer is just wow. Number 2 answer, and we gave this one to the guys because it was so close, was yuck or gross. Joshua said revolting, so we're throwing that in there. And then, so the guys got 6 points right there. And the number 1 answer was shock or awe, which is very close to surprise, but surprise is actually on the list. The updated scores are in front of you. Guys making a massive comeback with 1 round to go. Here we go. Let's see. Ooh, I like this one. We need 2 new people. Friends, thank you for playing. Well done. Joshua got us back in the game. I think this is the first time both people have scored points, yes?
Yes.
Potentially, maybe. Anyway, you guys are headed back to the waiting room. Thank you for playing. Well done. Let's get, and it's so good to know we have a little scroll feature on the right. We're learning things over here all the time. Just good stuff happening. Let's see. We can get Abram back in here. Abram hasn't played this game yet. And then I think, what's up, Abram? Welcome back. And then we should get, I guess it's the Weisses. This is the last chance for the Weisses to score some points. We're going back to...
We should get Becca back because they both played twice.
Yeah, Becca just went.
Okay.
So let's go. I hear ya. We're going to go with Hannah. Hannah against Abram for the win. This is so close. free snack bar for the team that wins. So, Hannah, are you ready? Abram, are you ready? All right. For the win, name the Disney character you most associate with the color blue. Name the Disney character you most associate with the color blue. Here you go. All right, we are ready. We are going to go, because the ladies are in front, we're going to go right to Hannah. Hannah, name the Disney character you most associate with the color blue.
Snow White.
Snow White. Good answer. Nice job. Abram, all riding on this answer right here. Name the person most associated with color blue.
Ditch.
Ditch? Stitch?
Ditch. Yeah.
Stitch. Stitch. All right, let's go ahead and we're working on updating the totals. I'll take the card back. Awesome. And then here were our top answers. The number 8 answer was Fairy Godmother from Cinderella. Number 7 was Dumbo. Why? He's gray. Dumbo is gray. Guys, that's just terrible. Number 6 was Belle from Beauty and the Beast, because she wears that. No, that's a yellow dress. Guys, this quiz.
Oh, wait, her dress when she's just at her house.
Yes, when she's in the town is blue. Number 5, of course, was Elsa. Number 4 was Genie from Aladdin. Number 3 answer was Snow White. So big points for the girls there, 5 points. The number 2 answer was Donald Duck. And the number 1 answer, which would give them 2 more points than the girls, but the top answer was Cinderella. So the girls with a 19-11 victory over the guys. Well done, Maddie, Hannah, Becca, all the girls in the chat. Cinderella was a great answer in the chat, showed up a couple times. Nice job, ladies, going home victorious. That about wraps things up for us tonight, but we are about to head over to Google Hangouts. So our question for tonight, first you're going to do your happy crappies, right? You're going to check in what's going good, what's going bad. Am I over here? Over here. I'm right here. Yes. What's going good, what's going bad. And then your other question that I want you guys to talk about is which is harder for you to offer others, justice or mercy, and explain. So remember we talked about how those are 2 aspects of God, 2 things that we look at God and say this is who God is. Justice or mercy, which is harder for you to offer to others, justice or mercy, and then talk about it. It's not a straightforward answer. It's going to be different for everybody. So it has been awesome hanging out with you guys. We're going to keep using Zoom for different stuff. We're going to play lots of games. This was like a test run for us tonight, and I think it worked pretty well. You guys did great. We got to see some faces, talk to some people. We will see you guys next week. Head over to Google Hangouts. I'm going to hang out here. If anyone has any trouble getting into Google Hangouts, I will help you make sure you get connected. We will see you guys in Google Hangouts, and then I'll see you back here next week. Bye, friends.